My microbiome is keeping me fat? What the hell is a microbiome? It's an ecosystem of fungi, viruses, and bacteria that dictate our weight. Naturally thin individuals have a rich and biodiverse microbiome. Those who struggle with weight have a microbiome with low diversity. For most of us, a healthy weight is the confidence to show up in the world, the possibility of attracting a mate, and ultimately, what fuels our self-acceptance. That's why we invest a significant portion of our lives in one thing: losing weight. As soon as I learned about the newest diet sensation, boom! It turned my life upside down. After months of white-knuckling it, I lost some weight. But then I watched in horror as nothing could secure my hard-fought weight. The scale rebounded with a vengeance, and I ended up at a higher weight than when I began the diet. Until one day, a light bulb lit. It became crystal clear. The issue is not getting the scale to show a lower number. The issue is that I don't know why my weight rebounded. When I began dieting in my 20s, I could lose weight quickly. But it had become more and more challenging to lose weight. Worse, after each diet, like a loaded spring, I rebounded to a higher weight. I was mesmerized by the top-rated TV show, The Biggest Loser. The show was a spectacle that awarded a boatload of money to the individual who lost the most weight. The Biggest Loser became famous for dramatic weight loss and infamous for the devastating weight regain. Despite the millions upon millions of dollars of profit, it forced the TV network to cancel it. Neither the renowned trainers, certified medical doctors, or professional dietitians could explain what had biased the contestants toward regaining weight. In fact, a 2012 United States National Institute of Health study concluded that the contestants' fat-burning capacity had been reduced drastically. But why? What the National Institute of Health study uncovered was that these types of diets actually lower our capacity to burn fat. But not even the National Institute of Health could explain the reason. If even the experts lacked the most basic understanding of why our metabolisms rebounded even after extraordinary efforts, what hope did mere mortals like me have? That's why I lived in fear that the weight domino could fall within a couple of weeks. Aside from counting calories, maintaining a healthy weight is a mystery. It's like attempting to hold up the last domino of a powerful stack. We have no clue about the forces that bring down our healthy weight. That's why we live in a constant state of terror that we might gain weight. The ancient wisdom is that you can't solve a problem until you're asking the right question. My only question was, how can I lose weight as quickly as possible? That's why I kept regaining the weight back. Then, I heard Rob Knight, professor of medicine and engineering at University of California, San Diego, say this: scientists can predict your weight with 98% accuracy by looking at your microbiome. This scientific breakthrough explains why even identical twins could be at radically different weights. The implication of Dr. Knight's statement is this: sustaining a healthy weight is wholly dependent on our microbiome. The temperature at which water boils is not debatable. Why? Because it's predictable and reproducible. A microbiome with rich biodiversity is the hallmark of sustainable weight. Thousands of studies back this scientific fact. Naturally thin individuals have a microbiome hosting at least 3,000 species. Obese individuals host less than 900 species. Anyone who has difficulty losing weight has a microbiome biased to fat storing. It has low biodiversity. Sustainable, lifelong healthy weight is not about getting the scale to show a smaller number. It's about acquiring a richly diverse microbiome. It is the most exciting and powerful science we have. You can measure your microbiome's biodiversity. And once you restore its biodiversity, you'll never, ever have to diet again. You can get off the weight roller coaster permanently. There is endless advice about what will help you improve your microbiome, most of which is about selling you probiotics. But think about it. If probiotics were a weight loss solution, they would be flying off the shelves. Your microbiome is a garden that, after years of damage and neglect, has turned into a weed patch. So, how do we restore it to a thriving garden? To restore it back to health, we must stop killing our health-promoting microbes and start feeding the microbes that galvanize fat burning. After we steadily lose weight on the microbiome-enriching diet, we can catalyze our weight loss by increasing its richness. If your fat-burning engine needs a further boost, we also have the option to increase its biodiversity. But what if I screwed up my metabolism? Can I ever be lean again? Like fingerprints, our microbiomes are unique to each one of us. So the advantage is identifying what's derailing our fat-burning microbiome. But the solution is not one size fits all. Is it poor stomach acidity, leaky gut, a polluted intestinal cavity, or one infested by gut roaches? I know, it's depressing. I need pizza. So, we've targeted each one of these issues in one of our booklets. And if you need private coaching or to join a support group, we provide those options. Our commitment is to support you in reaching your weight goal. That's right. You don't have to take this journey alone. You can get as much or as little coaching or support as you need to succeed. Our approach is informative, empowering, supportive with steady weekly progress. Each protocol is actionable and based on scientific measures. What would it mean to you personally to end the weight loss conundrum, live at a healthy weight, end the self-loathing, and show up to your life proud, energized, and vibrant? This year, you have a choice. We offer you insightful scientific data in Kindle and audio format, private coaching, and group support. Why? Because you're 88% more likely to achieve your weight goals when you're receiving the support of like-minded individuals. This is a scientific fact. You don't have to wander in a diet maze on your own. Are you ready to empower yourself by acquiring a fat-burning microbiome? Then let's go! At Amazon, purchase The Thin Microbiome by Dilia Suriel. Or, for private coaching or to join one of her support groups, contact us directly at support@diliasuriel.com. See links below.